Hey guys, I'm Siggy. I'm hanging out here at Jafrum with all the motorcycle gear experts, where they stand by 24 hours a day and 7 days a week to answer all of your gear related questions. Today I'm introducing you to Scorpion's EXO 500. This is an extremely lightweight helmet. It's well built. It's AERO-TUNED for, in wind tunnel testing, for just that great aerodynamic feel and that quiet ride that you really look for in the helmet. One of the things I'd like to point out is that the shell itself is built out of an advanced polycarbonate, and what that does is it helps to make that helmet lighter, more durable, and give you that little bit of flex that you need within the shell. It's also got a multi-piece durable EPS that helps to absorb any type of impact, if there may be one, which we all hope there isn't, but it's there for if and when you need it. Some of the things I'm going to point out to you is the fact that on this helmet in particular, the EXO 500, they have great ventilation. They call it their AERO-TUNED ventilation. And on the 500 model in particular, it's got 3 intake vents. We see one right here at the chin or the mouth, right there built into the front of the chin bar. It's an open or closed. And then we've got 2 vents here at the brow or the front of the crown area that are also an open and closed. Now, those work hand in hand with the 4 vents, exhaust vents, that you'll see throughout the helmet. You got 2 venturi vents here in the back that, as the air rips through the grooves and rips around the helmet, it creates a vacuum and pulls through those front vents, pulls the air through, channeled through the EPS, and allows you to come out. And I'll show you those internal channels in just a minute. We'll also notice the other 2 of those 4 vents here at the side of the chin bars. Each one of those, same difference. As the air comes through there, it helps pull that air into the front of that chin bar and allows the air to come through, keeping your face cool as well. Now, as we take a look at the face shield here, this face shield is built to be true and correct. It's optically correct. As you're looking through it, you don't have any parallax error or any type of distortion coming through the helmet. Now, the shield is built, great. Scorpion is known for great shields. They're known for those shields that will stand up to anything. Part of that feature being the EverClear, the no fog coating that they put on there. It allows it to be anti-scratch and also resist any type of fog that may try to build up. And that's a technology that they use, and it also gives you that 100% UV protection, so it protects your skin through the face shield itself. Now, we'll notice here on the side there's a little black switch. What this does is, if you was to rotate it up, it will lock that face shield to where you won't be able to open it at all. And when you're on the bike, sometimes you like to lock it, keep it in that down position. That's a great feature to have. But if we unlock it and then move it in the down position, it'll crack that face shield and allow some slight ventilation to come through the front and pretty much goes directly to the face and over that breath guard you see there in the front. Okay, now as we unlock that, drop the shield back down, we'll notice this mechanism here on the side. What this is their Speedshift shield quick change. And what that does is, if you was to rotate the shield all the way in the up position, I'm going to show you how extremely easy it is to change the shield. You can just turn that, that's it, like 1/8 of a turn. And you'll hear it pop. Once it pops, you can just pull that face shield right out. It is that simple to take off. You do that to the other side and the face shield's off and free. Now, we'll notice this peg right here. When you go to reinstall it, you just make sure that peg is in that little groove and then pop it back down and it's on there, and that's how easy a face shield change is. Now, I'm going to go ahead and remove this face shield entirely so I can show you some of the internals of the helmet, and we can continue this full breakdown of the helmet itself. So I'm going to do that same thing I said, pop it, just pull it right out, come to the other side, pop it, pull it right out, face shield is free. It's extremely simple. I love that Speedshift quick change. Now, as we look at the inside, we'll notice there's a black switch here on the side of the helmet. You can see that pretty easy. It's very glove friendly and very easy to turn. But as I push down on that, the sun visor, there's a built-in sun shield built into the helmet. They call this their SpeedView sun visor. Now, as I push that back up on that lever, you'll notice it goes right back up, just as simple as that. So you don't have to stop, put on the sunglasses, worry about any of that. You just reach up, push that down, and you've got that sun protection across the eyes as you need it. Now, one of the other things about that is changeable and replaceable. So if you mess that up, don't worry about it. You can pop that out, order you a new one, and replace it. Now, as we go to the internals of this helmet, I'm gonna flip this helmet up and we'll notice right here at the bottom, first things first, it attaches with a D-ring assembly. And you know, that's standard with most helmets. It's got the little snap once you attach it to, you know, make sure it's not dangling and free. You can upgrade that to a quick release, which is what I normally do, but either way is fine. Now we'll notice right here there's a emergency personnel warning right here on the chin curtain. Now what that does is that lets emergency personnel know that this actually does have the Airfit liner inflation system. And what that does is there's a little pump right up under here, you can see. As you pump that, you can actually see the cheek pads inflate. And what that does is it fills up that little area between the cheek pad and your actual cheeks to give you that custom fit and that, you know, quality feeling that you want. And it actually gives you a prolonged life out of your cheek pads because you get that tighter feel and longer in the helmet. Right here's a little stainless steel button right beside of it. You press that button and it deflates that easily. But this tells any kind of, but this warning up here tells any kind of paramedics or anything, just in case something was to happen, please deflate that before you go trying to rip this helmet off somebody's head. Now let's start the breakdown of the liner itself and all the interiors. Now the cheek pads on this helmet are extremely easy to remove. I'm going to remove one after removing this chin curtain here. You just pull that right out. I'm going to remove one of the cheek pads to show you the Airfit and how it works from internally. Figure you might like to see that, but you just, well, let me unsnap it first. You reach in there, you do the Velcro and the snaps, and you can pull this cheek pad right out. It's very easy to remove. And you see the cheek pad is contoured to fit the side of the face, and as you inflate that, it just gives you that nice, snug, personalized custom fit. And I love that about, you know, how they added that Airfit system. Now if you'll look right here, you can see the bag and the side of the helmet. As I inflate this Airfit system, see how that inflates right there so easy? And it will actually, you know, tighten up to the side of the face. Then when I release, all the air goes straight back down, and it is easy to take the helmet off or put the helmet back on. Now I'm going to undo the snaps, take out the other one, the other cheek pad that was on this side. The teardown on Scorpion's helmets is just so extremely easy. I love that feature and the fact that it is. Undo that snap there in the back. And then that cheek pad's out. Just like that. Now, one of the other things I'd like to point out is the fact that these have like a heavy duty snap built into them. So it actually snaps in and holds a lot better than a lot of your standard snaps. I love that too. You've got pads here. One snap at the back. Those will easily remove. I'm going to show you on one side of them and I'll leave the other one on. But you unsnap that snap and those right there will slide right off. This is all replaceable, removable, washable. Now let's take a look at the removal of the crown pad liner itself. I'll move these straps out of the way. There's two snaps here at the bottom and the back of that crown pad liner. You'll hear both of those. After you undo both of those snaps, it frees up the whole back of the crown pad liner. You'll then reach to the front here, and it is attached all across front. It just slides right up under this little groove that's built throughout the front of the helmet. But you'll reach up in there and you'll start in one corner and you'll actually, let me get a grip on it. You'll remove it from one side, just work your way around, it pops right out. There's the crown pad liner already built for custom fit. You see the grooves throughout the crown pad liner too for that superb airflow that just runs between the EPS and the crown pad liner and keeps the top of your head dry. Now the whole interior in its entirety, they have built this out of that new Kwikwick2 system, and what that is it's a lot softer system. It's a little bit more padded and it works the same as the Kwikwick 1. It keeps all that moisture off your head, keeps your scalp dry and all that. But not only that, but it is antimicrobial and it is also hypoallergenic, which means it's a lot cleaner. You know, just keep it washed so the smells stay down, but it itself is going to kill a lot of those germs that some of the older systems would not do. Now if we look right here at the inside of the EPS itself, you see those same grooves that match up to that crown pad liner and match up perfectly to the AERO-TUNED ventilation that runs through the helmet and just gives you that maximum airflow that you look at. But you know, those vents are closable, so if you want to shut down that airflow, you also can do that as well. So that pretty well wraps up the main features of the helmets and the great highlights that I felt like I needed to point out. This helmet is also DOT as well as ECE approved, so it's got a little bit lighter than a lot of your Snell rated helmets. It also comes available in the gloss black as well as the flat black, the hyper silver, and the white. So there's a great selection there as well. It comes from extra small all the way up to 3X. So they should have your size and it should cater to any rider or whatever you need. If you got any other questions, comments, or concerns about this helmet, please feel free to give us a call at 1-877-GO-HELMET or visit us at Jafrum.com, where those online experts are available 24/7. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Jafrum Videos. Check out some of our other videos, because remember, here at Jafrum, you do the riding, but let us go the extra mile.